guys.
Just Derek. Not too sure. I think they called him, right? I think they called him in.
Here he comes. Come on, Derek. Come on, Derek. Don't be shy. Right, guys. Apologies for the delay. Customary testing from about 6 different agencies. So over to the floor for questions for AJ and Derek James.
I think they want you to talk into them.
Yeah, when you speak. Talk.
They want you to talk to them. They don't want me to.
You ended this fight with a big right hand. Obviously, that's Wilder's signature punch. Were you trying to send a message that you can trade right hands, you can match right hands with Wilder?
No, at all. Wilder's got a good right hand. I've got a good right hand, but both complete separate fighters. I was just following coach's game plan to the best of my capability. Obviously, when did we draft Helenius in? Monday. So yeah, switch of opponent, switch of game plan, and I just followed it as best as I could and got the victory in the 7th round.
Did that game plan take longer to unfold than you had hoped?
Not really. One step at a time. Remember, it's competitive boxing. Everything I do, my opponent's trying to shut down every advance I try and make, and vice versa. So yeah, it just took 7 rounds. If I could have done it earlier, I would have, but it's a breaking down job. You know, many ways to skin a cat, and I've done it in the end. So yeah, we're here now.
And what emotion took you out of the ring after the fight?
Just spend time with the fans. It's what's important. People that have come out to witness heavyweight boxing. Some people they're massive fans and supporters of the sport and myself. So I just thought, let me go and spend some time with them for a minute. I always believe that's important, and it's not the first time I've done it. I've spent time with fans many a time. So yeah, it's just what's in my heart.
Can you tell us, we saw you chatting to Helenius afterwards, are you able to share with us what you had to say about him?
Modern day boxing is different, but in my opinion, you should never give up. I said you're very talented, and you could cause a lot of people some problems. So continue, credit to you, and I appreciate you for helping save this show, because, as I said, that's why I went out to the supporters, because it means a lot for me to box tonight. Helenius played his part as well, so I just gave him a pat on the back. Even though he wasn't successful in the ring, he's a massive success in saving this event.
Were you happy with the performance?
It's up to my coach. I don't really rate my performances, whatever coach thinks, but we can go back to the drawing board, and I know there's a lot of things we can improve on, and I felt better than I did in April. That's the main thing, but I'm not going to rate my opponents. I'll leave that to coach and the team.
How much did the crowd get to you tonight?
Not necessarily. I think they don't understand. As I said, it's competitive boxing. We're trying to shut each other's advances down. And I spoke to Maurice about that. It was like, it didn't look as exciting. I was watching certain fights tonight, and I was like, they don't look as exciting as I thought they would. And he was like, no, it's not that they don't look exciting. It's a game of chess. When you're playing, it's interesting. It's a thinking man's sport, and from the outside, chess is a boring game. But everything I try to do, they're trying to shut down. And why am I going to go in there and trade and from round 1? Break him down.
How did it feel when they were booing you though?
Were they booing me or Helenius? That's the question, right? Who were they booing?
Well, I think people expected it to be an earlier knockout than what it was, but you got a knockout as well now.
Have any of them ever boxed before?
You tell me.
That's what I wonder, right?
Was there anything that Helenius did in there, or how the fight went, that would help prepare you for Wilder?
I don't know, no. Wilder, that's what I say. Everyone's different. Every opponent's different. No, not at all. But the rounds, the experience, ring activity has been good. Thank God. So that's the main thing. We're getting back on track. To be fair, credit to Matchroom Boxing, world-class boxing, 258 management. They set out a plan early on this year that I'm going to get busy again and stay active. And we're fulfilling that prophecy. So whatever you want in life, guys, set out your dreams, speak into existence, and we're fulfilling our prophecy. So roll on, what's next? That's the main thing I got out of competing, is getting that ring rust off my back. building that confidence again.
Put pressure on that to lead up to the fight, bearing in mind what was at stake.
No, because remember, I kind of watch from a distance and I see that there's a media narrative of what Anthony Joshua's going to do next. But I told you, I'm not speaking on that. I'm focusing on Helenius. So I just sit back and watch, but I don't feel any pressure anymore. Remember, I'm not heavyweight champion of the world. I leave that to the other guys. I'm just a contender trying to make my way. So yeah, I have no pressure on my back no more.
What were your emotions when you actually connected with our right hand? How did you feel?
I felt good. I thought like on to the next now. The thing is with this sport, right, it's for us fighters, it's a gladiatorial sport. So all I'll do is go back home, sleep, wake up in the morning, have breakfast, and start planning what's next. It's not like fun or I'm gonna be like, yeah, I feel great. We're gonna go crazy and go wild and go drinking and no, this is strictly business. So just on to the next, keep it professional, keep my head down, and get ready for another fight, really. So it felt good at the time, but now it's all come down. Can't wait to just get focused again.
Is it Wilder next?
It sounds like it, yeah, pretty much, to be fair. It sounds that way.
Anthony, you say on to the next one. I love that mindset from you. On to the next one, ready to go again. But you had a few sips of Conor McGregor's beer after.
Yeah.
Do you switch off after a massive
Nah,
training?
my amateur coach, Sean Murphy, always told me Guinness is good for you, gives you iron. So I thought, you know what, let's neck a bit of iron.
This one was forged Irish stout, not just saying.
And by the way,
AJ's
right,
about to release that summer.
I want a crate load shipped to Meriden, the Badger pub. Yeah, where Connor's in here anyway. I want a crate load of free forge shipped to the Badger pub in Meriden. All the locals would be very, very happy.
You can imagine that. That'll be there tomorrow, I bet.
Yeah, all the locals would be very, very happy, yeah.
But on a serious note, do you switch off after? You know, you said straight to the next one. Do you have time to switch off, and how does Anthony Joshua switch off?
So switch off, obviously, I'm going to go and be an ambassador and represent my community, represent my sponsors, while I have time off, promote boxing through different avenues. And that's how I have my time off, really. I have my time off promoting boxing, working with other brands. And then the time off is pre-camp as well. As I said, it's a lifestyle. I've dedicated my life. I'm going to be 11 years as a professional coming up in October. So yeah, I've just been dedicating my life and that's all it is. So I switch off a little bit, yeah, but I will need to maintain basically because boxing's about separating yourself. So yeah, I need to maintain.
Finally for me, well done tonight.
Cheers.
And Derek James, I love how you're always listening to him and talking to him at the ring in between rounds. You've got that minute in between, but you're having conversations, you're constantly learning. Even this stage of your career, you're always learning, and I think that's important.
Yeah, I have confidence. We're building confidence in myself as well, which is important, and I've got confidence in my team. And you'll start to see it unravel and develop. The great thing is as well, I always look at these young fighters coming up, and I've got so much experience and wisdom I'll pass on to them because I want them to do well. It's a really tough game. And Derek really guided me to that knockout because, as I said, it was a late replacement. Helenius, his reputation was damaged due to the fact he was knocked out in a round. But he's a very good operator, minus that. He knows what he's doing. And as I said, in a game of chess, he was presenting certain obstacles for me to get over, and Derek guided me to that knockout. So credit to him, credit to Maurice, credit to Ian getting in my corner. They've done a fantastic job. And I'm just happy to get the win because I always know after one win leads on to something spectacular, and I think we're onto something big.
Absolutely. So last one, sorry. So you said to me when you tell teenage Anthony Joshua to be more confident. So what do you say to Joshua now? Are you confident now? How do you learn to be confident now?
How do you learn to be confident? I don't say it's so much in the ring because I think it's all over, like confidence in general. Just like praise yourself. Derek tells me that, to be fair. He's like, you got to be your own. You got to support yourself because when the whole world's against you, if you have negative self-talk, who else is going to support you? You've got to be your own self-praiser. Tell yourself you're worthy. So that's the confidence. And that's not just in boxing. That's when you wake up in the morning. And when you can do that and you praise yourself, you'll find character, you'll find like your true identity, I believe. So yeah, confidence isn't just in boxing. If you can carry that confidence in your day-to-day, you can take that confidence anywhere in the world.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time.
Derek, can I ask you, I mean, AJ was saying he didn't want to assess his performance and leave that to you, but can you
You know what? What's funny is that I couldn't even really, because it was the pole in front, so I could barely see it. I have to go back and watch it. Then I can tell you. Because I think he did well. I think his defense was well. His movement was well. And definitely, his intent. Because I think that for the longest, I think that a lot of people were not able to see his intent to try to go, be devastated and knock somebody out. But on several occasions, I kind of saw a little bit of the replay, and it was showing where he was very adamant on trying to land the right hand.
Is that what you're going off the replay?
Well, yeah, because I couldn't really see. The pole is very difficult, right? And I could see him being very adamant in trying to land the right hand. And so what happened was afterwards is that in between the 6th round, I said, step over, keep shooting right hand. He said, it's kind of difficult to find him with the right hand. So listen, keep shooting, keep throwing it.
You'll find it.
And you'll find it. And he kept throwing it, and he found it. So it was just.
You told me that in round 6.
Right, he told him round 6.
Round 7.
So he hit him in the chest with a jab and stepped to him. It landed. So it was like it was good.
Eddie said earlier in your career, you didn't know what you were doing and taking unnecessary chances, maybe getting early knockouts that way. Now, having been through some losses, different trainers, he's calling you a more mature fighter. Do you think it's possible that now is a better time for you to face Wilder than would have been when you were undefeated?
Any time's a good time to fight. It's only a fight, no matter who it is. Could have been Wilder 8 years ago or Wilder now. Doesn't matter. It is what it is at the end of the day. It's only a fight. And boxing wins. So roll on, really. There's no worry to me when it is. I'm just happy that we can get the fight going, and I think people appreciate that. I'm doing my best to keep heavyweight boxing on the map.
I'm saying what you bring to the ring. Do you feel like now is better than before?
I don't know. That's what I say. It's all the same shit. We're gonna fight, and what will be will be. I can't look back and say what would be, what would have been. I'm just focused on fighting him now. That's it. That's what I'm focused on. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to compare what would have been, and it's a weakness. I'm just focused on smashing his head in now. That's it.
How long do you reckon you've got left in the sport?
Oh no, not long.
What kind of question is that, man?
Yeah, not long.
What is actually the plan B to Wilder?
Let's focus on plan A.
No, but if that fight don't happen,
Let's focus on plan A.
maybe?
Let's focus
Let's
on
focus
plan A.
plan.
Why do you want to focus on plan B?
I'm just saying, if that fight for some reason wasn't to happen, what is?
We want that fight. That's the fight we want to
If
make.
it doesn't happen, then
So we just focused on that.
Rematch with Robert Helenius.
Or you.
Is that what you want to hear? How's the ticket sales for your event tomorrow?
Sold out.
Sold out.
40 tickets left.
40.
Yeah. I'll give you a little Instagram.
AJ's buying them for Meriden. He's going to dish them out tomorrow.
I had to give away loads of tickets. Would you?
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Anthony, you said that you're carrying heavyweight boxing.
My back, bruv. Where's the nurse?
Is that,
I was worried when you said that. I was like, oh shit, what's happened?
Carrying heavyweight boxing.
was that in response to Usyk fighting Dubois?
No, Usyk's doing what he should be doing. This is mandatory. Being heavyweight champion is great because you get mandatories constantly, you're busy. He's doing what he has to do. But unfortunately, he hasn't fought in a year, which is no fault of his own. He's getting back on the gravy train again. Very good fighter. And good luck to him and Dubois. But we're going to pick up towards the end of the year. But yeah, we're carrying heavyweight boxing. I believe that for years I've played my part in bringing entertainment to heavyweight boxing. And that's why he was asking about the Wilder fight. I'm not comparing what it could have been. I'm just happy that we're getting this fight underway potentially soon because it does great for boxing, I think. We'll look back in years to come and think, wow, look at that era, right? That guy fought everyone. That's what's important these days. Not protecting your own, not worrying about nothing, just fighting the best and giving it your best.
2 more, guys. 2 more.
Will you fight in any MMA fighters anytime soon?
No, I won't be. I'm just going to focus on boxing and do my best in this avenue.
How much confidence did the knockout give you tonight going into the final round?
It's not so much the knockout. It's just the ring activity which gives me confidence. That's what's important. Like going 12 rounds 3 times back to back gave me. I was conditioned. I was not I was calm in there. Round after round, I knew what I was doing. I could step up the gas. I was just like, you know what, I'm comfortable in the ring. And that's like, with or without the knockout tonight, I would have been comfortable and happy in that ring because there's going to be times when you need to move, defend, and the more time you spend in the ring, sometimes it is good for you in your development. Knockouts are good, of course, but when you fight top tier fights, if it doesn't come, what are you going to do then? I can't afford to fold. So go in
You
that.
promised a gruesome knockout anyway.
Sorry?
You promised a gruesome knockout in the delivery.
Yeah. Well, I don't remember promising anything.
You promised it.
But yeah, it was good. It was good. And credit to Helenius as well. Look, he helped save the show as well. So credit to him. He's a good man. I don't really like many heavyweight boxers, but I like Helenius. He's cool.
Last question, guys.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how you rate your career?
10. It was actually nice, smooth.
With all these big fights proposed and for one reason or another, how confident are you in terms of that it's going to happen?
I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know. He didn't fight Andy Ruiz. It's not easy to get these fights over the line. I got full trust in my team, man. They've taken me a long way, to become unified 2-time heavyweight champion of the world. We collected belt after belt, 4 of the 5 major belts, IBO, IBF, WBO, WBA. We collected all them belts, defended them multiple times, done great business, stadium fights, fought in America, Saudi. My team are amazing. So I put all my faith in them to deliver. We just got to hope the other team play ball as well, really.
Thanks, guys.
All right, guys. Thank you
you
very
so
much.
much.
Papers, you guys stay seated.